Larry, so how do you make a sandwich?
You see this? You don't do that. You take this guy right here.
Okay, hold on, wait. How do you make a peanut butter and jelly, though?
Well,
Hey guys, I just spun the Randotronic 6000 and we're playing another Marvel game. So, yeah.
Another Marvel game? How many are there?
Well, there's Marvel Lucha Libre Edition, Marvel BattleBots Iron Man, Marvel Uno, Marvel Uno Flip, that's a pretty good one. Marvel Monopoly, they were celebrating the 80th anniversary for that one, so that one was kind of special and near and dear. Marvel Crisis Protocol, right, I know you're a fan of that one, so you can't really miss out on that. Marvel United, which we're playing right now, so that should be a good time. You got your Marvel Hero Chest. You got your Marvel Avengers Assemble Bingo. That's a classic. Of course, there's also Munchkin Marvel 2 Mystic Mayhem. Got your Splendid Marvel. Want one, man? No, I'm good. Oh, alright. Of course, you also have your Marvel Stratego. There's the Luke Cage expansion for Marvel Legendary. Munchkin Marvel 3 Cosmic Chaos. Got OG Munchkin Marvel. First one. I think they made 3 of them, maybe? I don't know, I gotta remember. There's one more. Yo! Marvel Heroes and Marvel, the trivia game where they just talk about Marvel and you answer questions about it. Larry's pretty good at that one. That's it. That's all the Marvel games.
what about Marvel Champions?
Hi guys, we are the Guys of the Beholder. Today we are talking about, not playing about, the Marvel United games that we've just been playing this month. There was Marvel's United Core, there was Marvel's United Enter the Spider-Verse, and X-Men Marvel's United. Yep. So that's pretty exciting. We're going to talk about our highs and our pros and our cons, our highs and our lows. I don't know what that rhyme I did that one time that sounded so good. Never to be heard of again.
Yeah, well, it's not like you can go back and watch it. So.
Or write it down.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Down below in the bio of this, you can find links to all of these games that we're talking about, and you can support the show if you buy them there. We appreciate you guys. But let's jump into it. Let's talk about what we think. What are you looking at here?
What is it?
It's an explosion.
Okay, thank you.
Or is it an explosion?
It's an explosion.
So right now we're looking at, this is the Wolverine mini, and there's some turnips.
I thought it was fleshy sack things that he was jumping off of.
Or
Roasted chickens.
Roasted chickens. Just
like,
oh my goodness, they are roasted chickens. Well, that's headcanon.
We're going to get some closer to this, hopefully up on the screen if I feel like it. So let's talk about these minis then, since we're here looking at all of them.
They're cute chibi guys.
Little cute chibi guys.
They're extremely high quality.
They are.
And well produced.
The spiders should look like different people.
They do. The Miles Morales and Peter Parker.
The two Spider-Men look
Spider-Men.
like one Spider-Man. One's
Look like
slightly different, but not enough.
That one kind of wears a belt. And he's beefier.
Yeah.
Old man, he's got the dad.
That's true.
Canonically,
Kid skinnier.
Miles Morales is stronger, right, than Peter Parker?
Well, he's got like more power stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he can like turn invisible. And,
Yeah, and shock people.
Yeah.
They call it Poison Strike, which bothers me.
Venom Blast.
Venom Blast.
Yeah.
But it's electricity. Yeah, alright.
Let's go with the theme.
Let's go with the theme.
Spiders don't normally electrocute people.
Exactly.
Unless it's Pokemon.
So why is it...
Dude.
Okay. And then, yeah, we also played with Beast, who I think looks great. He's not standing on anything
You
strange.
don't even really have to paint him. You just do a little yellow line over his belt, and he's done.
There you go. It's the one pre-painted bottle in the entire thing.
Ow!
It's pretty close.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's also true.
Jugs is pretty good.
He is also pretty close. You just got to touch up
His arms.
Just put some flesh
just,
color.
I think legit just that part right
Yeah.
there.
His shoulders.
No,
Those are
pads.
flesh shoulders. Are those pads?
Those are pads.
No.
That's pads, bro. I don't
No.
see the definition for the ripped bicep.
Oh
that he should
no,
be having.
those are his arms.
Those are his arms because he's not wearing a shirt. He's just got a leather
Juggernaut don't wear
harness
Oh.
and
He
a
made that suit.
corset.
Oh.
Yeah. That's his full chest and shoulders. He's like,
And knees and toes?
yeah.
Huh.
Well, great. That's reached its natural conclusion. These pieces look great.
Oh, yeah,
I think we
they-
all agree. But Larry, why don't you tell us a general feeling over this game?
I like that it's simple.
Okay.
It is fun. Mm-hmm. It's fun. Like a lot of come on games. They're fun and they're simple, and you can teach like non-hardcore gamers.
Right.
Kickstarter model is awful.
Starter model is awful. What do you mean?
There is a ton of exclusives just from Kickstarter.
That is an understatement.
It is an insane amount. Like, say right now I want just the X-Men box of Kickstarter exclusives. It's about $300.
$300.
Just for the exclusive shit, not the rest of the base stuff.
Wait, so like, can you buy it from their store, or is that sold secondhand, like through eBay or
eBay you
reversing?
eBay and Amazon, yeah, they're the ones that sell the box. I mean,
Okay.
there are guys that sell the individual heroes and villains and stuff.
Okay.
But why is it not more readily available? Why isn't more stuff in the box?
Mhm.
I know you have money, come on. I know you have money. Like, you don't need to hoard it. You're not a dragon. Those are my feelings.
How cool would it be to find out that the owner of the game company is a
I'd
dragon?
be less
He's
less
watching this
angry at them.
video on top of his
Good,
hoard of the minis that he's hoarding these games. Like, I don't want to part with them. These are my friends. You guys,
You're
don't
gonna give me
understand.
money.
You're gonna give me money, and then I will give you that, and then I put your money in that pile over there. This is my mini pile.
Like, they know what they're doing. They're a well-oiled machine doing this, which is kind of an issue.
Yes. Yes, I would agree. I will start off with my pro. There are times in this game that have really great moments because you're working together as a team, right?
Yeah.
So
Remember
there's
how
this-
excited Mike was when we beat Goblin? He was like, yeah!
Yeah,
So,
it
like,
was.
that, it was a feel-good
Yes.
moment.
And
Yeah.
it was kind of like these moments where it's like, in cooperative games, quarterbacking will always exist to some degree. I feel like it's less limited in this because the idea is I'm going to do something to set you up, you're going to do something to set him up, you're going to do something to set me up. And like there's that moment where it's like, okay, well, what are you thinking of doing? Like it openly encourages discussion amongst the table to be like, what are you thinking?
It is
Or
more
like,
teamwork than I'm just going to do this, you're going to do that, I need you to do this.
right, right. And it's not like,
And you can't go so many turns ahead because you don't know what you are going to have available on next your turn.
Yes.
So you can only do that for these next two turns that are happening.
Which, I mean, like, we talked about for getting a draw, and that is just because, like, you're trying to play like a normal game, but then you go,
yeah, who knows what
You really
If I
can't.
draw something, it's great.
yeah.
And it doesn't have like the pandemic thing where it's like you need to do this
Or
this
we
turn
lose right
or
now.
we lose the game. You need to not roll 4 biohazards.
You need to
and
not
lose us
suck.
the game. Yeah. Who does that?
No RNG except for card draw.
Yeah, and even then you have like, I mean, yes, there are times when you'll take damage. You know, have a smaller card pool and stuff like that. It's not. There's buffer, right? Because you're drawing multiple cards and you have multiple cards, so there's a little bit of buffer there. I'm gonna come out and say it. I do not think the core set is worth buying it by itself.
No. So that's another part.
But you could go buy it now and support this show.
So down below in the link that will lead you to this game, it's actually the core game and Enter the Spider-Verse and Doctor Strange.
Yes, because it has the Amazon exclusive, and for that, it was on sale, but it still wasn't.
It was on sale.
It was
$30 when I looked this morning.
It was $30 for 2 sets and an exclusive. When like you go to the game store, it's $40 for the base.
Yes. So $30 for core, Enter the Spider-Verse, Doctor Strange. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
If you're paying $40 for just the core game, it is simple but repetitive.
Yep.
The heroes themselves, you only get about 3 unique cards per deck. And the deck's only 12. Like, is it that hard to think of a couple more things to make characters feel unique? A lot of your theme comes down to the minis. But they're these overproduced things that are made to strip you of your money.
Yep.
This is the cost of your game,
Oh yeah.
are these minis. That's why they can charge the money that they're charging for it. The gameplay itself doesn't warrant the price tag, right? It's just the minis that they're using to get you to buy this game. It's the minis they're using to get you to coerce into this Kickstarter thing, right? Like, hey, do you like the character Deadpool?
Sure.
Would you play Deadpool in this game?
Love to.
Well, if you pay extra money, you can get him on Kickstarter.
Oh, okay.
How about Luke Cage? Do you like Luke Cage?
Yeah, he's pretty neat.
If you pay extra money, you can get him on Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm.
What about Mockingbird? Yeah. Well, guess what? You could get him
Okay.
on Kickstarter.
You want to fight Galactus?
Do you want to fight Galactus?
Who doesn't want to
Yeah.
fight Galactus?
Yeah, the
Guess
world
what?
leader.
Like $100 pledge, just him.
Just him.
And all of the previous below him, right?
Well, I think he's an extra. Like
Yeah.
on.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's just... It's disheartening because it's so obvious what the intention is.
Yep.
Yep.
And because the intention is to make these overproduced minis to make you go, oh, those minis look freaking dope. Because that's what you say. You look at it. I mean, the minis are freaking dope. Like, let's not lie.
Right.
Sweet.
But with the amount of things out there that exist that allow you to make dope minis on your own,
Oh, yeah.
why? Like, why am I going in on this?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because, like, the gameplay loop is repetitive. Mm-hmm. Right? You're not... The first 3 villains that you get out of the core box are all essentially the same. There's small little variations and differences, right? I would say the Red Skull is the most unique.
Yeah, you need the expansions, which add, like, the secret identity stuff. Or,
Yeah.
so we didn't play the blue team, but, like, Mr. Sinister has these wacky... He's trying to collect DNA for stuff, because that's what he do. You need the extra stuff to add the variety. Instead of it being an enhancement, it's almost a necessity.
Correct. And by forcing you to go in on this, it's just... It's going to sound bad, but it's corporate, right?
Yeah, they saw the market and they saw what the market was rewarding, and it was Kickstarter exclusives.
Yeah, and like, I get it. I understand it, man.
Yeah, make
Like,
that free money.
You got to make that money. You got to make that bag.
Easy money.
But also,
But charging $40...
we want the product, and it's too expensive.
So even if they re-released it, the exclusives, like, say you just sold it on the market, you can still charge whatever you want.
Yeah.
You don't got to be scummy and lock it behind FOMO.
Yeah. 2,000 a day, 10,000 a day. You can charge whatever you want. People will pay it.
What?
Maybe we'll have a coupon day.
Okay.
Game shouldn't cater just to the super rich.
Exactly. But like that just it sucks, man. Cuz like it's a fun game.
It is.
But is it a great game?
No.
No.
Well, it's something. Hey, I want to play something quick and simple.
Yes. It's,
And I would say it kind of lacks memorability because before today when we were setting up, we played this game 2 or 3 times before we did any of the filming stuff for today just to kind of like get familiar with the game. And we came in today, and I asked, hey, does everyone remember who they played the first time so we don't play those characters again?
Sure didn't.
No one remembered.
no.
No one even remembered that we played it twice.
Yeah.
I remember it once.
Yeah.
I only remember the one time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, lacks memorability, repetitive gameplay. I would say it's a solid, like, 6 to 7 out of 10.
But so, and again, that was, I would say, we're going to buff the expansions here, because the core set was pretty boring. Like, we'll remember Goblin.
Yeah, Goblin was
You
tough.
died.
Into the Spider-Verse was amazing.
Jugs. We were 1 turn away from eating the poop.
Yes.
Those were memorable.
Yes.
But like Skull, we just kind of beat him up.
We
Ultron and
beat 'em really
Taskmaster, I
fast.
guess we just beat him up.
Quick question. The X-Men, does that come with all the tokens and stuff that you need?
Yes, it is technically its own core set.
Okay, so that I would say is worth it. I would say it's worth it.
Yeah, that was way more fun.
It was
There's
fun.
more stuff going on.
Yeah.
Which I'm not sure if that's because they learned from the Wave 1 Just Avengers junk or
Right.
they had to.
Yeah. Also, does the box originally come with anything to hold those tokens?
There's stupid little like cup cutouts in the plastic. You know,
So
they
it's
got
like
the plastic
cup
inserts.
cut out, like it's not like it doesn't have a sealed top.
No, oh god, no.
Okay, so yeah, that would be an issue because they're. Do
There's
you
a
still
lot.
have the tokens out?
tackle boxes, we love them. They're they help with
So
this problem.
this is a lot of tokens.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah.
of different kinds.
A lot of different. I mean, I think these
I
would,
think they have little baggies, maybe.
These would
Maybe,
be
but I hate
examples.
little baggies.
But-
well, these are the X ones.
yeah. So this is just like the core stuff,
Well, plus the crisis ones.
and plus the crisis one. So that's a lot.
Yeah.
Of tokens to just hang out in the box. BTW, I think you can get these for like $1.
Inflation, they're $2 at Nards now, but
Inflation.
still still relatively cheap for what they do.
Yes.
Extremely useful. I would highly recommend them as well. We'll have a link down below so you can get some tackle boxes online.
Yeah, great for all games.
Great. I
use
literally
them.
use them for everything.
Yes.
Because they're better than the plastic
I hate
baggies.
baggies.
The only company that I know that even includes their own little carrying things is Stonemeyer.
Generally small enough to fit in most boxes.
Yeah, you throw out the plastic insert that just
Yeah,
wastes
yeah.
space anyway, and you're good.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the game. Is
It's okay. It's fun. We obviously had fun playing it, but the price point to get involved into it is a huge deterrent.
Yep.
Which
especially if you like really enjoy niche characters and you're like, man,
Mm-hmm.
I like so and so.
Yep.
$100 behind the paywall.
Yeah.
Moon Girl, exclusive.
Really?
I want to ride a dinosaur.
Yeah.
I want to check this riding a T-Rex. Guess what?
That's like right up your alley.
It is.
Yeah.
But
Man, it's just
That's tough.
It's heartbreaking, man. Because like,
Because this is taking hold over the space.
yeah, and
Yes.
it's not even just the heroes you're missing on. They have a bunch of villains, which that is where the villains and the extra stuff.
yeah, the
That
villains
they-
add your spice,
Yeah.
your flavor.
So there is a bunch of villains, or even the purple ones that could be either or. So you're adding both.
Yeah,
Lots, a lot behind stuff.
That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Do they sell any more of the locations? Or is like the locations what we have?
They come with each
Okay.
each thing.
Core
comes
comes
with
in.
6. Not even the core. Like Spiders came with their own 6. Blue Team comes with their own 6.
So I noticed the first time we played. I didn't notice it this time, but the first time we played, they bent really easily.
I think that's the packaging they came in.
Okay.
Because they've been a lot
now,
farther.
now they were fine.
Because now I have them out of the stupid thing and there's
Yes.
stuff on them.
So yeah, because they seem kind of like flimsy and bendable. So be warned about that. Just trying to keep a lookout here. Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
It bites. It really does.
And-
Because
The more we continue, the more you'll see the companies that go. I mean, it's already extremely popular now, but going to a direct-to-consumer sale market like Kickstarter, which is understandable, and what the Kickstarter market rewards is plastic minis, right? Look at all those like video game IPs that they make, where they're like, "Oh, hey, this is like your favorite video game. Here's all these plastic minis for them. Now you want to buy this game."
Resident Evil. That is a decent game, so.
It's fun. I mean, like the Fallout game did the same thing. Bloodborne. Or
They're doing Monster Hunter
Battleborn.
right now.
Yeah.
So
Metal Gear Solid, another game from
that Rex looks
Simon.
sweet.
It,
So does the box.
See?
If I ain't gonna get it.
see, like, I mean, it's only $100, and I think if you pre-ordered it, you got like $20 off or $10
Or you
off.
can buy a Rex statue.
So
it doesn't necessarily guarantee you a copy of the game either if you're kickstarting it. Like maybe
It
it'll
does.
just give you a
I
$20
mean, for the
off,
most
or
part,
for the most part it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
If not, you get your money back anyway.
Yeah.
If it doesn't get fulfilled.
Right.
Now, there's also cases where games get kickstarted and then they just don't come out for a long, long time. There are shady companies out there. CMON is not one of them. CMON does release all their games in full. I haven't heard of any issues ever happening with them
But
before.
then, no. Steamforge, who does make Resident Evil and Monster Hunter, they're having some issues. They're going under. So, like, Resident Evil, we're going to get. We are going to play, but everyone else that, like, just pledged Iceborne for Monster Hunter might be getting.
Wow.
And they're still talking about more. But they are in the red.
That is.
It's all the plastic minis.
Yeah, they're
yeah.
using the future Kickstarters to fund the current ones they need to get out.
Mhm.
And it's probably not just them, you know?
Oh, yeah, there's probably tons of people out there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Man. Crazy.
The world is coming to capitalism at its finest.
I guess so.
I guess so.
So what's your pros and cons, Mike?
yeah,
We bore our heart and soul for this
yeah.
game. How do you feel?
what do you think, who?
An easy coup.
Green Goblin
Juggernaut go, I'm the Juggernaut, bitch! That's pretty fun. No, it is fun, and it's super simple, but, you know, there's almost zero... There's almost no differentiating between any of the characters.
Now it's all the villains.
The
And the
villains
rando
make things
scenarios.
different. And
You know
they're-
what? Each hero has like 3 to 4 cards that are unique to themselves.
I mean, they have different distribution of punch and star. Hulk was way more punchy.
Hulk was super. I
Ghost
don't know
Spider
that
was
Hulk
super starry.
was
It's true. Xavier, he did some star stuff, and he led as a leader does,
Truth.
like Captain America. Oh, I played 2 leaders in one day. Huh?
Yeah, it's because you're the leader.
That's a horrible idea.
Which is
You see what's happening to my wrestling promotion?
yeah.
There's some fans left and right.
Yeah, I can't say that I didn't have fun. I absolutely enjoyed playing it, but it just feels like a light version of I don't know what is the worst thing. It's forgettable. And
I know what it reminds you of.
what's that?
So think about it. We're set up in a circle.
Oh, Circle Pandemic? Pandemic the Cure?
Yep.
Yeah.
You already got there.
Yeah. It absolutely does remind me of that. And guess what I would rather be playing? Pandemic the Cure.
Because
Because
Tony rolls all the biohazards and we
It's-
lose and cry.
that game is a superior game.
tears.
It's far more engaging. It's there's push your luck aspects. There's resource management aspects. There's crisis management.
Hey, save it for the review of that.
We already did that one. I love that game. I don't dislike this one. It's just not
Done
as fun.
better.
It's done better, and it felt like the very first time we played it, I was like, we were halfway. We were already within turns of winning, and our threat or the fear that Red Skull was had, he wasn't even at 10 yet, and I was like, doesn't matter how much further he can't get that much further because we're going to solve this within 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah.
So it's easier.
I mean, Green Goblin now.
Green Goblin pushes
It
to the
got
limit.
harder every single time.
Jugs.
Got a little bit closer every single time.
Well, that one time with the first turn, we all
That
took
was one turn
2
away.
damage.
Yeah.
So that was
Good
tough.
job, Larry. Way to
But
clutch it.
we all pulled it out in the end.
The best.
We,
Do what I do.
What you
Came
do,
through.
It's a nice.
No, that's all we know. Yeah. That's what I'm going to take away from this game is that I'm not going to remember what it was tomorrow.
I think that's a fair statement
Yeah.
to close on.
But it's fun. If you just love board games and you love minis, yeah, go get it. If you want more Marvel stuff, something that you can play with your kids,
I was saying
if you have
casual
kids,
stuff.
Yeah, kids.
casual stuff. If you're trying to convince your friends to play board games,
Yeah.
this is a great
It is an
game
intro game.
to kind of teach them some basic mechanics. Just the idea of iconography, recognizing this as a move. You only have X amount of resources to spend working together. It's good for teaching someone and getting someone interested, or just being a Marvel fan. If you like Marvel stuff and Marvel paraphernalia and just want loads of it, go for it. Go crazy. I'm not going to buy it because he owns it. So I don't need to.
Yeah. Just like I don't think I'm investing more into it, really.
Yeah.
Oh. It's surprising. Usually you're pretty much all in on everything. Man, these minis are really well done.
We've got to talk about something good about this game. Man, these minis. Look at this ghost
That's
spider.
what we talked
said it
about.
was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that. The dice is like actually holding her up, and it's only 1 foot that's attached to it. Like it's really well produced and well made.
It's a dice.
This is like a $40 menu.
But these are rotisserie chickens.
not
that-
all of them, just that one on top.
Why would there be
was
explosions
hungry.
under his feet?
He's carving up some chickies. Carve.
He blows stuff up all the time.
Does he?
Yeah, but not with his powers, with like actual explosives.
Yeah, he goes claw, stuff's blown up, and he jumps away. Well, you guys,
That's
read
true.
a book. Read a fucking book.
Read a book that's mostly pictures with word bubbles.
Exactly. It ain't hard.
That sounds pretty hard.
Sounds like a.
How do you guys feel about the chibi art?
It's fine. It's cute.
I'm not particularly fond of it. I don't dislike it.
I feel like they don't have enough of the chibi eyes. Like, it feels like normal eyes, but chibi everything else. So it makes it kind of get this weird, like, perspective thing where their eyes
Maybe
are
that's what
like...
they're going for.
Maybe, I mean, I'm assuming so. They did it, and they've done it multiple times.
They didn't want to have a doe's eyes. Cold dead eyes.
Except Spider-Man.
Well,
Miles Morales.
he does have big eyes.
Yeah.
Well, that's just,
Spiders
that's
do have big
built
eyes.
into the. No, they have many eyes.
Spider peoples
Spider
have big
peoples.
eyes.
Oh yeah. Spider-Mans. All the
Oh.
Spider-Mans.
Every single
And
one.
Spider Women's.
Mhm.
Spider Children, too.
There are spider children. Spider robots.
I mean, Pete and Miles. Pete started off as a kid. Miles is a kid.
They're all young compared to us now.
Gwen's a kid.
Oh no, they're not.
Dude, they're like in high school.
Oh,
They're like half our
That
age.
was like forever ago.
I know, man. I know.
Yeah, remember we started out the episode by talking about Newgrounds.
Comment down below if you guys remember Newgrounds.
They don't. Or
There
they
you
did.
go. I don't know who our demographic is. I'm pretty sure it's not.
People that knew what Newgrounds was.
No, people who don't know what Newgrounds is.
All right. Well,
don't
anything
know.
else you want to talk about?
I don't know. How are you guys today?
I mean, I learned a lot about you today.
Me?
If you had any superpower that you wanted, you would just do crime all the time.
I would just do.
Yeah, you're a terrible person.
Yeah. I'm not good. Don't give me superpowers. I know
I
this
can't
about
believe like,
myself.
that's the first thing you went to. Yeah, I would change all the luck in the world and I'd just do crime.
Yeah, it's a crime.
I want to make my life easier, so I'm going to do crime.
Yeah.
Because that's what people say.
Billionaires are getting away with it, so why can't I?
That's a different type of crime.
That is a whole different type of crime.
Yeah.
They're doing crime for
didn't
their
say you
livelihood.
do- you didn't
That's
say
a
you
crime.
do
He
white
asked
collar
for time.
crime. Yeah, you didn't say like, oh, I'm gonna embezzle. You did do
I'm
that.
going to use corporate loopholes and not pay my taxes.
Yeah.
You said, no, I'm going to rob a bank.
Yeah, stealing from
But
the.
that's how I get there. No, you're not. You're stealing from corporations when you steal bank. You're not stealing people's money. It's all insured. That's
You also
just
said
the
you take a
whole-
T-Rex head.
I would take
Yeah, you
Sue's
steal Sue,
head
which
from
is a
the
big
Field
deal.
Museum. Yeah, it's just sitting there.
I just have a
anyways.
sack of infinite burgers. Like, I think there's a clear difference in our intentions. Here.
Okay, you guys would still be able to see Sue, so why are you complaining about it? I would let you come hang out with it.
It's not the
What
same
happened
as
to Larry
crime.
being the bad guy here? I'm not the one going committing crime. I'm eating cheeseburgers and taking naps.
I haven't committed any
I think
crime.
these are the real personalities coming out.
I think so. I think we're really finding out the true Michael. All these times, like, Michael's been like this nice guy.
It's
Oh,
been
look at
him
me,
and
I'm so nice.
crime.
And then he's like, I can't wait to do some crime later.
Hey, what do you think about this king crime? I'd really love to crime right now.
Every time you see him deep off a thought, just crime.
It's not
Could
far
better the
off.
world. I could just stay on my own, but crime.
Make the world
What
the
if I
worst
just
place.
stole the Mona Lisa? What if I just did that again? You know? Mm-hmm. Or sue? Mm-hmm. Or the bank's money, because it is
Ooh.
FID.
Yeah.
FIDC insured.
Yeah, so like it's fine. I'm not stealing little people's money. I'm stealing bank money.
Bank money. Technically, you're stealing the government's money. It's insured. We pay taxes because I'm a normal guy that doesn't do crime.
Truth.
So you actually are kind of taking my
Long
money.
walk for a drink of water there, buddy.
But the truth.
But the truth.
But the truth. So
Sack of cheeseburgers.
actually, no. FDIC is insured through money that the banks pay for insurance. So never mind. You want to be taking little people's money.
Yeah,
Sorry, I have to walk that back.
I would be helping the people. In fact,
I don't know.
by destroying the banks,
Would you give out the money?
No,
Would you Robin Hood it?
He would hoard it.
I would hoard it.
You'd be the dragon.
I would.
You would become Steve On.
I would pile enough
Don't
money
do
to
that.
Scrooge McDuck every single day.
Would
Just
you get your money turned into quarters? So that you could
yes,
like
yes.
That would hurt.
it would hurt.
I would just
Yeah,
go
dude,
to-
he would like die, like jumping into a pile of gold coins.
Yeah,
Ah, that's a horrible idea. You should not do that.
but if you get enough of them, the fluid dynamics takes control.
Where's the paper? Prove it. Cite your source.
So are you trying to say like you quicksand in coins then? Is that better?
Ooh.
I'm a very good swimmer.
Do you swim in quicksand?
That's not how that works. It's literally...
Quicksand is not as big an issue as people make it out to be, first
Well,
of all.
when it happens, it's a bad time.
It's like only ever 2 feet deep, and you can easily get yourself out of the quicksand.
Have you ever quicksanded? Have you ever gotten quicksanded?
Yeah, but I think you watched that episode of Mythbusters where they did the quicksand
Yeah,
thing.
but how often are they out in the jungle quicksanding? They're not. They're guys in a lab with a mustache.
Well,
and
yeah,
a beret.
they
And I have a
Not
mustache!
a beret. Eat it.
I think they simulated the jungle with a pool of quicksand. They made it substantially deep too. I think they did like 6 feet or something like that. I don't have to like go over their heads. Mm-hmm. Come on,
And they
that should be on like Max now, right? Because that's part of Discovery.
I don't know.
I hate that.
You hate that it's called Max?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should just be called HBO Max.
It should it's just,
Yeah.
why are they
You're
changing the
really
name?
cutting your quality
They're,
name by getting rid of the HBO.
they're rebranding at every corner, and it's driving me bananas. Because they're failing, and they don't know what they're doing wrong. They're making bad TV is what they're doing wrong.
Making bad TV.
Harley Quinn and Peacemaker are amazing.
Well, that's the HBO side, not the Discovery side.
yeah.
Discovery side's freaking trash.
Oh,
It's been trash since like the mid 2000s when they stopped being,
So,
sciencey.
yeah. Informative.
Yeah.
Here's
I have to go watch Apple TV to get Prehistoric Planet, which apparently season 2 just started and it looked freaking dope.
So,
Oh yeah, I guess we could wrap this up.
Sorry, yeah. Prehistoric Planet looks cool. Hi guys, we're the guys of the Holder. We were talking about Marvel's United for a little bit, and then we got tired of it. So,
Much like the game itself.
much like the game itself,
Actually, it's not that bad. I didn't
it's
get tired of
fun. If you want to show it to your friends, I think it's a good purchase. And if you want to buy it,
it.
go
Well, if
down.
it's a good purchase, go to our link
if you're gonna
down
bundle,
below.
yeah.
Yes, if you're
If you're going to support capitalism with us so that we get supported as well.
right,
Yeah.
because we're just like you.
Yeah, so someone doesn't have to go do a crime.
I'm not saying that if I get the money, I won't also do crime, because money in and of itself is a superpower. So, thanks for watching. Again, we're the guys of Beholder. To my left, this is...
Tony.
I'm Michael, and this is...
Larry.
Thanks, guys. Good night! I farted.
Fart?
Yeah!
Small room, Michael.